James Boyce is an important writer. He is an Australian historian who writes what he calls environmental histories. He's published two truly extraordinary books. The first was Van Diemen's Land, which was about the settling of Tasmania by convicts. In this book, he makes the extraordinary argument that compared to where they were coming from, Van Diemen's Land was not the torturous locale that I think it has traditionally occupied in our history. Van Diemen's Land also looks at the dispossession of the Aboriginal people as the prisoners came in, and then the dispossession of the convicts as the settlers began what is now the great farming industry of Tasmania. The story that begins in Van Diemen's Land is continued in 1835, which is a book about the settlement of Melbourne. And while, like South Australia, Victorians are very proud of their non-convict past, they were, in fact, settled by convicts. What the story, often heartbreaking story, Boyce tells in 1835 is, again, the story of the dispossession of the Aboriginal people, as well as the conflicts that came between the squatter society and the settlement society. Both books make for extraordinary reading. They are incredibly accessible and wonderfully fascinating, and I think really importantly shine new light on the history of this country. I really cannot recommend the books enough. Boyce is an incredibly cogent thinker, and what he has to say is, I would argue, terribly important.